Back in 1981, at a very young age, in the back alleys of South St. Louis, I started dumpster diving with my mother. We would search for items that we could find and take to auction and turn into cash. Almost 2 decades later, somebody told me about this website called eBay. At that very moment, a light bulb went off. With the backing of my wife, who are we going to rob?
7-Eleven. Get a Slurpee.
I was able to quit my job and start a new adventure. I went from shopping at thrift stores because I had no money to shopping at thrift stores to make my money. Selling since 2001. Welcome to the Redoption Agency. What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. And here to show you some more items that I've sold. I think we're dating back to like December 3rd right now. Been slacking on the videos. That being said, I want to thank everybody for all the new views I've been getting. Freaking the last video went to like 500 views. I'm like, what? And I didn't want to upload anything because when I upload something new, it always seems like to drown the other one out and it goes stagnant. So I'm like, kind of holding out for the new video. So here we are, finally. You know what I like to do. We're going to go from low dollar to high dollars. At the end, I got 2 lots that had sold. And we're going to work way up and just show common stuff that you can find at your Goodwill, bins, flea markets, yard sales that you can get super dirt cheap. As I've said many times, I got about 50 cents, under 50 cents into each piece, except for media, like what you're looking at here, Sarah Evans. Got 10 cents wrapped up into this stuff coming from my storage area. So where have I been? Been listing. Christmas season, today is December 22nd. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff for you. It's kind of a depressing time for me. I kind of get down, you know, my brother's gone, my mom's gone. So kind of gets to me, but so I had to work through that a couple of days, but here we are. So I've been going through, actually my Uncle Raymond died about a month ago, and his kids are going through all his stuff, and I told them whatever they don't want, just that they're going to donate, put in a box, get it to me first, then I can go through it and then pick out some pieces that I want to keep or sell or whatever. So I've been doing that. Like this piece here, can actually wear this as my eyesight's getting worse as I get older. I don't like wearing glasses out just because they're for reading, basically, up close. So there was this old magnifying glass thing. So yeah, I'm starting a new trend, magnifying glass around the neck, right? So just they didn't leave too much, so a lot of the stuff's getting donated, but there's little stuff like this from 1972, the old Get Well thing with the felt bottoms. It's got 1972 on the bottom. These things are probably 20, 25 bucks for them. This one, or where's the one I like? Right here. I got 2 words for you, and it isn't bon voyage. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just a bunch of just little weird stuff like these cats. How cool is that? Like, we're coming for you. We are going to eat you. How about this creepy? When you're sad and crying, would you want a teddy bear in a clown outfit to make you happy? So just little stuff like that, and good amount of these little knickknacks made in Japan, you know, nothing huge. This I'm going to try. He was a very, he liked to fix stuff, so he used to fix TVs back in the day, tubes and tube radios and VCRs. He was very mechanical. But I guess another thing he liked to fix and work on was lighters, like the old Zippo lighters, and I forget the other names I looked up. So here's like a jar of old lighter parts. So I'm going to put those up and see what those will sell for. So got some cool glasses here. They're made in Italy. But just little goofy stuff, you know, like that. These old glasses like that. So pretty cool. just a bunch of different stuff. Here's a little vintage Six Flags, little teacup and platter things. Got one for Grant's Farm also, and one for Missouri. So just cool little stuff like that. Nothing major, but it's all cool. All right, let's get into this. I got this new microphone out of the way here. I think it's hooked up right. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me better. When I turn my head, normally it would fade out. So if I'm fading out right now, this thing's not working properly, and then I'll know that I haven't got it properly set up. So let's get into this. Murphy D-Rock 12-inch vinyl there, $5.99. I got to remember to move this up. I made my block bigger. So we got Merry Christmas from Sesame Street. Like I've said plenty of times before, I grab all Build-A-Bear stuff. Because even if it winds up being nothing, because I don't like looking stuff up over at the outlet. So even if it winds up being nothing, usually sells, or you can put it on a lot and sell it. That being said, I had found a cool piece. I already took it down, didn't I? No, I didn't take it down, but I'll show you that toward the end. It's a big piece, not a big piece, it's a small piece that I was able to put up for $500. So we'll get into that at the end of the video. So it was a pretty cool thing. We'll get into that story. So love finding old keychains. And here we go. Actually, I'll go into my drafts and pull it up. That'll be easier since I'm recording the screen. Paul Cantiner, something. All right, June Christie CD, new sealed. Nevin, a Dr. Seuss plush. I think I found my squirrel dead, man. I can see out my window, and we got the new fence. And even for the last 2 years, the squirrel's been running up the fence, getting walnuts out of the walnut tree. And I haven't seen him today, but last night there was a dead squirrel out in the back front yard. I'm like, oh, I hope that's not my little guy. I haven't seen him today. That kind of sucks. He was just wanting to collect walnuts. I don't know what got him. We do have a stray cat running around somewhere. All right, Top Gun laser discs. Some laser discs still do sell. So they're very slow. May not be worth it to you at the bins if you find them because of the weight of them. Definitely look them up. Like something like the Star Wars will go for decent money. The Top Gun, $10, but majority of them not really worth the time and effort. But I buy them anyway. Weakness. #1 dad hat. And little retail arbitrage. I had 5 of these. Actually, I got these at the bins. So I had 5 of them. They're all sold. Miss Stephanie McMahon, the WWE magazine. Yeah, still dealing. I need to check the tracking on that. If you watched my last video on that dude, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds CD. See if they were delivered yet. See if I can get that. Try to get his ass kicked off eBay. All right, Nintendo keeping it classic. Tom Gee's Plumbing. Hat's been in the store for a little while. Paul Hardcastle, No Winners. And little, I remember putting this up, Kingsbury Place Singers. Actually, they haven't got that item yet. And this sold on the 3rd. It's now the 22nd. A cool Diet Coke women's shirt. That was kind of cool. Harbor Town Golf Links hat. Running shorts. Tags. I always grab the new with tag stuff. Mr. Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. Oh, sorry. I just called to say how much I care. That's one thing I've always wanted to be, was a singer. Now I just don't have the voice for it. Because I can act a fool up on stage. You get me in front of a crowd, I can act a fool. I can get the attention. I just don't have the voice to do it. All right, noodle, long and soft. Didn't I show that up there before? Or maybe I had more than one. That's because I remember making a joke. All right, Colorado Blues Society. Drink Naked. Deadwood. I've been to Deadwood. That was a cool place. Scientific Americans Load and Go cassette. I have no idea what it is, but it's sold. Don't know what they sound like. 20 bucks. Duck Commander going overseas for $10.90. Some Guinness. Always sell Guinness stuff sells. 1807 going overseas for some lounge pants. Like, really? Works for me. Works for me. Remember I told you about all those Vegas new hats I got? This one's Vancouver, but I believe they have one in Vegas also. But this is one of them. That's one of the lots at the end is actually a person who bought 3 of them. Wait, am I duplicating here? What's going on? I think I might have duplicated him. All right, Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, Ryder Cup Polo, 26 bucks. Going overseas. Kansas City Royals New Era hat, 12. And yeah, that person and their CD. Grover Washington, 1039 Junior, that is. Nice little Under Armour hat. White House Black Market. I know to grab that brand. Because I'm king of the women's clothes. And you're my fashion queen. Yeah, I'm slacking in the women's clothes is what I've been doing. All right. Miami Heat. Cleverack Rule. Got 4 of those. 2 have sold. Look at that. They've been in the store forever too, haven't they? April 20. These are relist, obviously. But yeah. 2 sold, 2 in the store. Okay. That jacket sold. $20. Station Image. Don't know who they are, but it's sold. You don't need to know who it is to sell it. Bolo. A bolo on a bolo. How about that? Black leather slides. Clog slides. And my head is pounding today, so I'm not like trying to raise my voice or get too goofy. I love finding long boxes. Love finding. It's what the CDs, for you youngins out there, these are what the CDs were packaged in before they were just in the jewel cases. They put the jewel cases in the box, wasted a lot of trees in doing so, and there you are. But some of them, even if you find the long boxes without the discs in them, and they're in good condition, they will sell. You can make money on them. So collectors like that stuff. Some New Balance. And if you did not know, here we go, because I did not know. I was shocked. I always grab all these, die-cast cars. That's one of the bigger ones. Brought it home, looked it up. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Now, I did take an offer the same day for like 50 bucks, I think it was. So it didn't sell for the 79, but I took the offer pretty quick just to move it and make my money back from that Benz haul, like I like to do. So make the money back quick, and the rest is just profit. All right, are we at the person yet? There is, yeah, I think this is the first lot, just a couple pieces for $22. This vintage golf branded shirt and a golf Titleist hat. I couldn't even figure out who the signature was, but put it up anyway. So hopefully it was nobody big and I lost money, but even if it was, no biggie. Spam risk. Go away, spam. I hate when that meat tries to call you. You didn't like my joke? Spam. It's meat in the can. They're calling me on the phone. No. All right. And then here's that 3. Stop it. Stop. Thank you. 3 hat lot for a total of like 25 bucks. Las Vegas hat lot I was telling you about. And then there's that company again. I think it's a nightclub, if I remember correctly. And then that one definitely is a nightclub. And then let me pull that up, what I found over at the bins. Let me see if I can pull up my drafts here. Let me see if I need, here we go, right here. Well, let me refresh just in case we're all out of sync here because I put up some stuff since then. Let me go through this. There we go. Resume draft. Now I got this and I rely heavily on my instincts. Like, I should buy this. So I get it home and I looked it up today. It's been sitting over here. And I don't know how much of that you can see. But Sunbug, I'm like, what is that? So I look it up and this is a badge with all the clicks on it, or the things on it that'll click right into your car. For the back of a Volkswagen Vito, they made 300 Sunbugs in 1974. And this is the back badging off of it, which is a rare piece. They do reproduce it, but if you have the original, the last original sold, and it wasn't even in this good a condition, sold for $300. Somebody's got one up, not in this good a condition, for $500. I'm like, what? I'm like, hell to the yeah. So I'm going to put it up for $499.99. So pretty cool. Very unexpected. I didn't expect it to be a BW piece, being it's plastic. You know, usually the badges on cars are usually metal. So pretty cool. So the last VW Sunbug that sold at Mecum auction sold for $9,950. One of 300, it said. So that's how I know that information. So pretty cool. So there we are. Biggity bam. Oh, now that's going to be out of sync. That's all right. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Sorry for the length of time that it took to make this video, but getting back into the groove. Thanks everybody. Thanks to the new subscribers, the new watchers. Definitely thank you to all the people who's been with me for a while now. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Because Jamesy needs a track cock. Bam. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later.